Hello. Is that good? Is that good?
It's fucking horrible,
Okay.
but
Dude, the 1 minute rule. YouTube won't promote us.
we need to put a hashtag comedy, hashtag podcast.
Right. Make it out. Oh, well.
So it's been a good.
Is this even recording?
Yes, it is, Sean. Oh, looks like someone dropped the mic.
It looks like you dropped the mic.
You dropped the ball.
So, guys,
It's been a good week since the last
just
episode.
that mic, me trying to put the mic. Okay, there we go.
It's been a good week since the last episode.
We
No.
thought maybe we'd treat you to something special.
Only this week though. We're not going back
No,
after.
never again.
This is the last one.
Well, it's the last one with me and Liam. We're both pursuing our own solo careers as podcasters.
Yeah, we're gonna have
We're-
each our own.
we're-
It's gonna be kind of a rivalry.
It's gonna, yeah. I feel like we make our own individual one where it's just us, no one else.
Yeah, no,
You know,
and I feel like mine's gonna do incredibly better because, you know,
I feel like my boundless charisma.
No.
I feel like my boundless charisma and humorous talents will really push my ability to really dominate the
Persona.
scene.
he has boundless charisma and he loves fish.
Yes, guts. He could call Kawakami finally.
Do you remember when we looked up like personas of each other, and it's like
Oh, like Shaun the Hedgehog.
yeah. No, it's my favorite one is Liam the Hedgehog. It's a
Liam-
sword and a gun.
No, Shaun the Hedgehog's a fucking basketball player. It's just so fucking cool.
I'm actually gonna read out one of the
Yeah, look
one
up,
of
look up Shaun. No, look up Shaun the Hedgehog and then Liam the Hedgehog. Then look up character profile.
Yeah.
Shaun the Hedgehog has a Twitter,
Wait, like an active
like an
Twitter.
active Twitter. I'm pretty sure they respond to like they will still respond to stuff. Obviously, it's not a big Shaun the Hedgehog community. Like people are
Should be
responding.
bigger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Shaun the community,
Right.
Shaun the
Yeah.
community. What?
Sean the Hedgehog. Name Sean Strike. Age 16. Species hedgehog. Didn't see that one coming. Fur color gold and blue. Oh, he looks fire.
Yeah, he looks-
Eye color turquoise. Likes video games, girls, basketball, and music.
Oh, that sounded a little bit like me.
I know they got you right. I know. You like basketball?
Yeah.
Dislikes show off, jerks, obsessive girls, schools, and spiders.
Oh, you know me.
Obsessive girls are
Oh,
always
yeah,
after you,
exactly, yeah.
and you're
I
always
just hate
saying,
them. I'm always-
saying,
I'm always.
"Oh, F off." Like,
Like seriously, girls, get off me. That's what I'm always saying.
like,
Honestly.
this one looks beautiful.
Oh, this is pretty good. Save.
Oh, there's been a made
Save these so we can.
oh, you know,
share it.
obviously, yeah.
No,
Oh, there's a new Sean the Hedgehog I found. Catchphrase.
wait. Can I read the catchphrase as in like? So this is. Where's the catchphrase? Where? Catchphrase. Oh, here. What? Hang on, I can do it. I can do it. This is my catchphrase as Shaun the Hedgehog when I'm in my persona. I'm an accident gone somewhat right. This is who I am.
It's way too long. So long. It's
What would you rather it be?
catchphrase.
That is a catchphrase.
An accent
That's,
gone
that's,
wrong.
that's not even a
So long.
catchphrase. That's just like like admittance. Like that's just.
I've gone through 3 divorces. I've lost a son at age 3.
I've murdered. Like it's just.
No.
It is sick, though.
Move, helicopter kick, chaos control, boost, homing boost, spin dash, and all the usual shiz.
I think
He says-
I love about all of these is just how much detail or like how broken they are. Because you know like, when you're a child and it's like you're playing like
As a child, I wouldn't make
No,
Hedgehog and
no,
upload
remember-
it onto Google Images. Like,
no, but I remember like when you're like kind of playing with like your imagination. You know what I mean? And you're like thinking like about like superheroes or whatever, and like your character has to be the strongest. Like they'll never lose.
yeah.
I love-
You make like a
But, like,
rhyme hacks. with-
Yeah, but like where it's like they're just lucky basically. Like, but like I love the kind of people who don't lose that are the funniest people.
So yeah, but I win, and
Yeah.
anyway,
I've gotten on board of this. On board. Can we talk about something else? Please, Liam.
Sean, if you're pursuing your solo career, this is the first time you have to do it. You're doing it.
Oh,
you're doing
am I
it.
speaking about myself? or
You're
what?
speaking about yourself for 5 minutes.
By myself,
I'm
or-
wrong.
Should I? Do you want
See if you can hold up something. That's why there was silence there. I was trying to see if you could speak by yourself.
So I'll just discuss my day plan recently. Liam's embarked on a grand voyage to Denmark for a while. So I was kind of stuck with myself for a little while because, as we know, I don't have any other friends. So I was just kind of working on myself. I was like reflecting internally. I was really kind of just making myself I feel a better person. So every day I'd wake up early enough, usual standard 7 to half 8, uh, and every morning I'd wake up. I'd do my stretches. I go downstairs. I made breakfast. The usual breakfast every morning was toast, peanut butter, apple, banana. Usually I'll have juice and tea. Then I'll have water with a vitamin D tablet because I feel like my vitamin D is like usually kind of low for the most part. Then I do just small bit like a bit of exercise. So I go for a run. I'd skip. I do like both. So I'm more cardio centric. If anything, I don't really feel that weightlifting suits me, but I probably will have to pursue it at one point if I want to like maintain something, you know. But uh, after that, I go in. I have a shower. I like ever since Lanzarote, I've preferred having showers called, especially with
It was
the.
Tenerife, not Lanzarote.
It was on 5 minutes limit. Shut up. Uh, After Lanzarote, I gone for cold showers, so that's kind of what I've been working with. And then after that, I do a bit of meditation, which I've been really enjoying recently. I'm actually quite a big fan of it. Uh, I've learned it through. I do a lot of theatre, so I've learned it through that, and I just do. It's something I enjoy doing. Uh, I feel it really brings a bit of zen into my life. It brings a bit of calm, a bit of still, and with characters with oafs like fucking Liam around, it's
Mm.
really nice to be calm sometimes. After that, I make some lunch. Recently, uh, I've been learning how to make eggs in every form and manner that I can. Uh, I've poached, I've scrambled. There you go, sunny, sunny side up, hard boiled, soft boiled. I can do it. I can make it. Uh, just you look for me. I've been really perfecting my omelette talent. I've been making omelets. Making omelets every day. Not every day. Every like maybe 2 days for lunch. Uh, it's really something I'm passionate about. I really do enjoy making them. And yeah, that's been my lunch. Then after that, it becomes non-linear. I get a bit of choice. I can read, I can do a bit of music, can draw, I can talk to friends. Uh, I can what can I do? There's a lot of stuff. I have a very interesting life in general, so there's a lot of stuff I can do. I can uh I can bring Teddy out for a walk. I can bring my dog out for a walk. Um, so like overall, I'd say my day plans have been pretty good. So yeah. And is that 1 minute? That's 5 minutes. See, Liam? See? I can do it.
Well, if you want to hear about Sean talk about eggs for 40 minutes, I guess you follow his one. Not
But what would you be doing? What would you talk about?
eggs. Anyways, yeah, I was in Denmark for 4 days,
Yeah,
and I brought home a little treat for him
yeah.
because we don't want to make it seem like he went to Tenerife and just got me.
Lanzarote, man. Get it right. Fella accident, like, no. Give me 2 seconds, mate. Fella
You
made
have
the,
5 minutes.
again, mark the clock on. Realize that is going to be unlistenable. Click off at that because it's so boring. Hang on, never mind. Basically, Liam made the absolute fool's mistake of thinking that I went to Tenerife and San Lanzarote. Put that as the title of the video. Yeah, okay, dickhead. Talk about Denmark.
Okay, yeah, so I went to Denmark, me and my brother, my dad, and my mom, and yeah, it was actually very interesting because it's like Ireland, but it's better developed and it has a better like transport
Jesus,
system.
no, nothing's better than Ireland.
I don't need to get patriotic, but they have like a really good metro system on it and everything. And I went to,
Yeah, the
I
boat
went
bus.
basically, I did multiple things every day. I'm not gonna bore you with the first day because we literally went to fucking dinner and we bought like fish and chips for like we eat the total. They have a currency called krone, and it's like something like 7 krone is 1 euro. It's like something crazy. Like it's something like wacky. It's like a wacky, goofy currency, and like their coins have a hole in the middle. And I had like 200 krone carrying around with me. It's like 20 something euro. It's really weird, but anyways,
Wait, so it's not like yen where it's like the banknotes will have thousands of yen on it individually. You know what I mean? Like the crowns, it's worth less, but they still carry the same amount that we do.
no.
So wait, so how much is one coin of crown?
1 krone is you can get like you can literally just get 1 krone like coins. You can. It's really weird.
So,
You can get 1 krone coins. You get 2 krones. You can
but
have
then
five
how
krones. You can have
much is
seven.
that worth to euro?
I'm actually looking up the exchange rate right now. I was looking for this. Like it's something.
Because I thought the reason that yen made sense was because like it's in the thousands, like you know what I mean. But it's like that's in individual bills. You can have that. I thought that's why it made sense. So yeah. So why would
Yeah,
you?
one krone is 0.13 euro.
So like, why would you want to carry one crown then?
I
So
don't know. I think it's
surely,
just
surely you would need
it's
so
to
many.
to make up like so say if you need 1 krone, I don't know. Like I guess it just kind of
So like
happen
literally like
like
10 cents of it.
literally like
Yeah,
it's no, it's not even 10 cents. It's less than 10 cents. Oh no, it's more than 10 cents.
yeah.
Sorry, actually. Yeah, it's a goofy currency, but it works considering it's way more like better managed now. Like I saw like 2 homeless people the entire the entirety of my
Yeah, but
stay.
that's the charm of Dublin.
It really gives it its
I don't know.
distinct flavor.
No, that's what I mean. Like I just think like you were saying that people can put their bikes out and not lock them and they don't get robbed. That is just so sad to
Yeah,
me.
it's not sad.
That's that's
As
dystopian.
someone who got their bike stolen, it's not sad.
I don't care. That's the whole point of it, man.
It's not
The whole
sad.
point of having a bike in Ireland is getting it robbed, mate. It's the whole
At the
point.
end of its lifetime, when it
That's
gets robbed, you
it.
know it's time.
Like there's a cycle of life in the bike community.
Psycho.
Yeah, that's what I meant. High five. But like there is a cycle of life to it. Liam, stop trying to high five me. There's a cycle of life to it where you buy it, you have your Lego, you have your bit of time with it, and then it gets robbed. I think that's normal. Stop putting your hand up.
Fucking high five.
Yeah, fucking Denmark.
Okay, I was yeah. Then the second day we went. What the fuck did I do? I forgot already. Fuck. Oh yeah, so I went to the zoo, and we went to like this zoo place, and it's like one of the oldest. I think it's the oldest zoo, like one of the oldest zoos ever. But it was so like unhumane. It was very funny because
Yeah,
like they
Liam
had.
likes animal movies. He actually finds it quite humorous.
Well,
Yeah, keep
right,
talking
how do I am? But the I went there and I'll show a couple pictures while I'm talking about it, like I said, it's sort of like slideshow.
Yeah.
They the exhibits had like walls less than 50 centimeters high,
Even the animals in
and like
Denmark are better behaved.
the monkeys could have jumped out and like eaten people. Like it was insane. Like they could have just jumped off the fucking thing. And then there was lion enclosures that had like a little thing like this big. Well, it was surrounded by sea, but the lions had like one rock, and I swear to you, they did not move the entire day. I just felt horrible
Oh
for them.
no,
The worst one by far was the fucking
polar
the
bear.
polar bear.
Whereas it's like
Denmark 29
they're
roasting,
like
and they
absolutely
weren't
roasting.
out, so we were like, oh, they won't bring them out. It's too warm, right? We turned the corner and they're sitting there like this, and I felt so
You
bad.
fighting the
Like
animals.
you could hear, you could feel their pain, and everyone just watching them like,
Well, I don't get
look at
the
this, I'm putting the bear.
I don't get the appeal of zoos at
Oh no,
all.
it was so cool though. I went no because in Dublin Zoo, the coolest part for me was the monkey exhibit. There was like an inside monkey thing, and in Dublin Zoo they don't do anything. These motherfuckers were fighting with like six or like some bamboo. I'm not joking. They started hitting each
It's
other.
kind of warfare.
And I was like, I look at the lesser humans and look at them fighting. And I kept on like making videos of them like fighting and shit like that. It was so they got on top of each other. So cool. But like it was kind of fucked up though as well because like
That's what I mean.
no, they had nothing else to do. But
It's like the thing. You ever gone into town and you see the horses? No animal
should be there.
should no natural thing should be in places like that. Like it just does not make sense. Whenever I even see a dog, like there's too many people. Like I think people can handle it. I feel like we have the brain power. Like just we can understand what it is. No fucking creature could ever comprehend what a city is. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just shouldn't be in it. Especially like polar bears supposed to be in fucking where? Like they're supposed to be in the Arctic, right? Or and Antarctic. I don't know. But
Derek is both of them.
no, there's the Antarctic and the Arctic. There's two.
I thought it was the North Pole and the South Pole.
Yeah, they're at the two opposite parts of.
But that's the names of them, no?
Yeah, so one's Arctic and one's Antarctic.
I thought they were both Arctic. It's a Marco. I'm not joking with you. I genuinely thought they were just called South Pole and North Pole.
No, that's like yeah. There's
Which one is Santa in?
yeah, because there's two
Which one is Santa in?
South Pole, North Pole.
The fact you don't know this really makes me upset.
No, he's in the North Pole. But what's it called? He's in the North Pole.
Yeah, you said South Pole
Yeah,
first.
because yeah, because I'm sorry, I forgot my Santa lore there for a second. I didn't.
Yeah.
But anyways, like no, because there's the two hemispheres of the Earth, and there's a pole at each point. That's why it's called South and North.
I'm getting tired. Move on.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. So after the zoo, I went to this like the oldest amusement park in like Europe, and it was called Tivoli, and they had the crazy rides there. They had
Did you go on any?
yeah, I did. I got the pass and I went on the roller coaster and I had like three loops on it. It was actually really fun. Then yeah,
Is that all you did?
nothing more. No, I went on other shit too, but it's not important. Oh, I went to actually. This is I nearly cried on this one. Don't laugh though, because it was actually really terrifying. Look, I'll show you now. You know the chairs that go up.
You're about to show me like
Do
some
you,
fucking
do you know the chairs?
some like fucking ladybug little children's roller
Do you
coaster.
know the chairs that go around?
The waltzers.
No, the chairs, and they're like a pole, and then there's chairs going around them, and they go around.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, I know, I
Yes,
know.
okay. Look,
Ah, here, mate.
but no. Look how it was around 100 meters in the sky, and they had no like the support was fucking insane. Uh,
So that. Oh, this looks fun.
yeah, that's the thing I went on here. It was actually like it was,
That looks sick.
and then it goes high to like the top. And like you're like at that point you can see like all of the Copenhagen city. And I was sitting there like shitting myself because they literally strap you onto a metal thing and like a chair. And like you know how old this amusement park is too, so like
Yeah,
you
but
could
it's
just go
like
flying
if
off.
you can get on anything at the Blanche Carnival, like if you can get, because those they go up in a day and are made by some of the scummiest people on the planet. If you can,
You know what we should do? We should.
I swear to fucking God, there's more risk on going on something in that Blanche Carnival than going into like a lion enclosure. The survival rate of war zones is higher than that fucking carnival, mate.
The Gulag survival rate is higher.
Yeah, and
French Carnival.
I'm not even trying to.
Extreme fun park.
No, like that thing is dangerous.
And
That is big rickety ass looking like little.
no, anyone who goes on the bomber there is an idiot. Like I've never done it.
We actually, it wouldn't surprise me. I'd be completely unfazed if that thing just came off its hinges and started rolling through. If the Ferris wheel started rolling through Blanche Centre, I
Yeah.
just would not
No, my
question.
favorite thing is ever, you know the plate,
Yes.
and it spins, and the fella just does what he wants on it. He's
Like, there's absolute. None of them have a clue. And
and
it's so
I
funny
remember I
about
went
it.
on with two of my mates, just like us alone, and he went insane. He started going like doom doom, and the thing went and
Yeah.
flipped over, and like both of them fell.
Well, like,
Like
it's the one.
they are liable
Because the thing
for
about.
so
No,
much.
that's the thing about, like, in Ireland, I feel like health and safety is a priority. But when you go to little things like that and it's completely out the window and it's so impressive.
No, and like then they have the fucking audacity to not bring it back to Blanche because of antisocial behavior.
That's horseshit. That's what it's made for. To make
It's not my fault. It's Rick, like
Also,
fucking rickety.
What is Blanchardstown talking about antisocial behaviour? It's literally it's antisocial behaviour central. That's the whole
it's
point of
fueled on.
Blanche.
It. No, my favorite thing
Half
ever.
of its economy is based off antisocial
We should
behaviour.
next time if it ever comes back to Blanche, hopefully we get like screws and just throw them into like the rides.
Like no, that would cause
Do
massive
you remember
damage.
around like 4 years ago on the Walters?
Yeah, we went on it like 3 times because nothing else was starting up.
No. Okay, so we have a friend. Well, we're not really too close to them anymore. But anyways, not the point, right? Not for any reason. It's
Yeah,
just
we're
like
just yeah.
different skills, not right. So we get on. We're on the ride. Around third time in a row, I think, and we're like, me and Sean are like, oh, we want to do it again.
Yeah,
And this guy comes,
begrudgingly was
he's
like,
like, oh no, I feel so ill, and he's like, oh fuck it, I'll go on.
and then he
And then
goes on. Liam also forced me in the middle to sit
I
beside him.
didn't force you in the
You
middle.
went, no, Sean, you were in the middle this
Yeah,
time.
because I like being on side. We're spinning on the water, and you know they go insane in the Blanche one. That's the funnest part
No,
of it,
that's
doesn't because they don't have any
okay. If this,
regulation.
no, if this story isn't a testament to how mental they are at that Blanche Carnival, I don't know what is.
They
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 spun.
start spinning, and like I notice
This
there's
guy's
this
going
fella getting a
grey.
bit
He's
like
going
you
really bad.
look over, and Sean's wearing his classic Nike Tech
Yeah.
green thing.
I was a pioneer,
Yeah,
man, wearing my tech.
no, right, and we're looking left, and it's spinning, and I just hear someone getting sick,
Like,
like ill,
and
and like it's just all over Sean. So
I
fucking
literally,
funny,
it
and
was,
he was in the middle. He was on the. I was just protected. I didn't get a splutter
yeah,
on me at
I
all.
was coated in a,
And we had to go behind the Walters and like change. It was so funny.
nah,
Uh, I don't. It was so long ago. I don't even like.
I mean, like, I kind of having it, like, that was so fun. I have an extensive history with vomit related stories, though, to be
You
fair.
know, did we? I
We
think
haven't,
we mentioned
we
the triple on the
mentioned the
old episode.
triple. Should I just,
If you've noticed properly, the all the old episodes they're
they're
gone.
gone, but
They're done. They're obsolete.
should I just tell the triple story?
No, not yet.
When
No,
do I,
this is not the time for
should we tease it, though, at least?
it. We have before teased
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Like,
What episode do I discuss the triple? But if we hype up too much, then people won't find it funny.
yeah, just triple. Just know what's coming. We won't set a date for it.
We won't set a date for it. We won't set an episode. But one of these days in the future, I will just drop the triple story on his. I don't like. It's just. It's such a beautiful story. This is amazing.
No, it's a classic. It's made everyone chuckle.
Yeah. So
And
hopefully, can make the world at large chuckle with this one. But yeah, no, like I don't know. I have a horrible history with that stuff. Though, to be fair,
we're getting sick.
I'm just. I'm generally
Is
just.
it not? Were you the one who hates seeing people get sick? Or?
Do I don't not like people seeing it get sick? I don't. I'm not. People who are afraid of vomit, I don't really understand it. I'm not very. I'm scared of vomit.
You know, I'm not sure about either.
Yeah, I don't really understand when people are like. I get disgust. Like you don't want it on you. No shit. But
Yeah,
then
the
it's
worst
like
ones are like people who are scared, like you know, weird phobias, and you're like wonder how they got.
emetophobia for vomit. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about other ones like scared of like little people. That's the thing.
Is that an actual fear?
That's an actual fear.
I'm sure that's like some like deeply ingrained like trauma or
Yeah, I know, but
involving a little man.
I get clowns. I don't like clowns too much, but like
Do you know, my nanny and granda were disturbed when I was younger. And in the bedroom that I had, that I slept in, there's just an image of a clown. And I was deeply fearful for most of my life of that motherfucker.
you're fearful.
I was actually quite scared, and then I discovered that I'm fine, and I'm not afraid of them anymore. But what's your greatest fear?
Spiders, I hate spiders.
I don't know what my greatest fear is, to be honest with you. I
It's
don't.
not my greatest fear. It's something I'm scared of and I can't
Yeah,
handle.
like what's or no, not what's your greatest fear? Because I feel like if you ever if you pose that question to me, I'll be all cynical and be like death, because like that is just true for everyone though. To be fair,
That's right.
but like
You just dropped
what
Danny Geary.
I mate, who cares? We'll get it later. Anyways, what's like an irrational Liam? Stop ruining. I'll get it for you. Get you.
It's underneath you.
Then what are you fucking kicking the table for?
Because I was looking for.
Dumbass. Stop it. I'm talking about fears. Right. What's your biggest irrational fear?
Don't sit like that.
I will.
From a young age, I used to dream of this man with a. I used to. This is actually another fear I used to have when I was younger. I used to dream of this man with a head of a hammer, and he used to peek in my door at night. Oh, I think it started from a young age with Peeping Tom. Have you heard of Peeping Tom?
Yeah, the movie.
No.
Well, that's called her.
I haven't mentioned this to anyone, so everyone here is the first one to hear about Peeping Tom. One day I was eating dinner downstairs. Okay.
And was there just someone in the window?
My uncle.
You have told me this.
My how I actually
Yes, you have. Okay, you keep going.
my uncle decides to peek his head through the window, and I don't see him for like ages, and he's peeking through the door window, and I see him, and I get the most biggest fright of my life. So that's what started Peeping Tom. And for like the next couple of years, people would like peep through shit to me, and they call themselves Peeping Tom, and I'd hate it. Like I'd actually like to be disturbed by it, and like it
Oh my
was.
God. So your family deeply, they just, they, so they formulated to traumatize you. Like they planned it. Like they planned.
No, I mean like it was funny because my dad'd be like, "Oh no, Peeping Tom's coming," and I'd be like,
How young were you?
"Young."
So give me a year.
I couldn't even tell you that's how young it was.
Okay.
Like,
That's fine then. I think that's fine. Okay, now parents. My parents did not actually. What did my parents do? Well, my parents.
didn't feed you.
No, they fed me too much. That's the only like deep ingrained thing from when I was younger is the fact that I was fat. Like that's all I had. Like I, you are also. I think. Well, I don't think I've told you this. One time, I was when I went to Lanzarote. First time I went to Lanzarote when I was younger.
Were you
I
the
was.
little child
I
with a
was.
napkin in their mouth and you needed the iPad
No, no,
in the process?
no. You know what my mom and dad did? This is how fat I was. They somehow smuggled a full freezer, like loads of freezer bags of stew across customs, across the fucking Lanzarote border. They gave like the people who would make food in the hotel. They gave it to them to put in a massive freezer, and every dinner I'd have, they just feed me stew. They fed. I was addicted to stew. They fed it into me, and I was so fat because of it. And it wasn't the healthy baby fat. It was the kind of like
It was kind of fat.
you feel like that you're gonna have a heart attack kind of fat, like that kind of fat. And like my family,
It was a TLC fat.
they didn't help me. They really did not help my rotundness, how fat I was, how large I was.
You're only little. You're only a baba.
I, yeah, shut up. No, that's not how I see it. Because that shit maintained until like fifth or fourth class. I was still just quite large for my age. And then like sixth class, I just grew and I became skinny. And that's I think I'm kind of convinced that I've been the same weight my whole life regardless of my height. Do you know what? Also, this is also a weird thing. When I was younger, right? Did you have like a stuffed animal?
Yeah, I had a bunch of them.
Yeah, right. I had one, right? And it was originally a blanket that my nanny knit me, and I gnawed it. I destroyed it when I was teething, right? And she reknitted it into this fucking abomination. And do you know what I called it? I called it Poppy Bag. I called it Poppy Bag. I don't know what that
Where did
means.
that come from?
I don't know. I don't know why. I genuinely think this is like some past life trying to get through to me. So when I was like a child, I mean, when I was a child, these are like among my first words. This is what I'm trying to make. Like this is what I mean. It was like year one that I was saying this shit, right? And I was going like that.
The fudge.
Man, I have a neighbor, and their mom's name is called Siobhan. I adamantly believed that I was calling her Siobhan. When in reality, I was calling her fucking Defodge. I don't know how It's it's one of those things where it's like your brain doesn't realize it's doing something wrong and it convinces you're doing it right. I could hear Siobhan perfectly, but I was saying
The
Defodge.
fudge.
I don't know what the fuck I was at.
I still don't understand it because like the fudge and Siobhan,
So
they
fucking
have in it. That's it.
no, the fudge. No, they don't even have anything in common. It's just the syllables. But I didn't mess up anything else. Everything else I said. Okay. I did say I couldn't say the word machine, but I said it all the time. I used to say Shane, Shane. I
I
used
did.
to when I was younger. I used to be
Oh, actually,
obsessed with the idea of like inventing something.
same.
I was
Yeah, yeah.
I think like everyone had that kind of like. And I
You
used to
know the
always go,
obsession of inventing something,
just
obsession with secret places as well.
yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like having something
yeah.
secret.
Sometimes
Like
they correlate where it's like I want to be
I,
the
I kept on
secret
having this
keeper.
dream when I was younger of a room underneath my
Yeah,
bed, and I'd go down on a ladder and it'd be a room Weird thing. Another thing that happened when I was younger, and I think it's something that my parents did that was just fucked up, right? My brother's confirmation came around, right? You know about this, and we had this famous car called the Green Bean.
Oh yeah,
Bright green car.
yeah.
Only ever, like in a place like this, you don't see it. Like,
Absolute unit of a
right,
car,
so
man.
the payment came around for the Green Bean. My brother's confirmation just hit.
They took your brother's confirmation money.
They were like, Theo, so you own a door at the Green Bean now. They gave him the door of
The
the
door of the
Green
green bean, and they fucking sold it recently as well.
Bean.
That shit has
They
interest.
made him.
Your brother's old.
They, they made him pay for the door of the Green Bean with his confirmation money.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
So
there was
Theo saw none of it.
no. Well, he got in the car. He got his own drive. Lives, and that car would freeze up in winter. And not even a word about it, the gears would freeze in the winter. Literally fix it again
That's
tomorrow.
that's shocking and appalling. I actually
It was so like I just think about it's so funny.
did everyone like accept that?
I was too young. Like
What
I
did? Oh, okay.
I'm sure Tia didn't protest. Like okay.
Yeah.
Like another thing after I think he drew on the car, and he was too old for this at this point too.
Oh,
He just started engraving things onto the car like
this door.
stick
Look, it's
man,
my door. It's my door.
on like little
I'm
stick man.
sitting at the age of sixth class age, going, I paid a bill. Like I paid my parents' bills. Like that's not normal.
A lot of things happen. My sister used to draw on the walls, right? And she used to draw like unicorns and rainbows and like marker. Like this is one famous time, and she'd put her name and like a rainbow over it. And the mom and dad were like, "Who drew this?" And
Get the
was
varnish
like,
out.
Theo. Theo did it. It was like so obviously her. It's like
Theo
Theo,
did it and took
Theo,
it crazy.
Theo. You did it, man.
What? I don't ever think I what I don't think I have. Thing is I when I'm on the fly, I get sudden nostalgic bursts
Same,
of
yeah.
remembering my entire life story, and I'll be able to tell anyone a story when I was younger. But it's like when I'm put to it, I can bear it. It's all a blur. Or maybe it's just because I'm still young. No, like I think it's probably because I'm still young that those memories haven't like obviously I still have nostalgia for things, but it's not nearly as strong as I think it will be when I'm like 20.
I do because a lot of my childhood was so different to how it is now. Like I remember specifically one time I got my DS taken off me. I was playing this game called Tron to Life. If you know it, you know it,
Yeah,
right?
I know it. I
Okay.
know it.
You actually do.
I actually don't know because my sister had it.
Basically, the ending of Tron to Life. This is a tangent I'm going on. The ending of Tron to Life ends in a car crash, and it's all a dream, right? Different thing. It's insane, right?
Okay.
They also have one coming out, and they randomly just reboot it. Right? I'm playing Tron to Life. There's like this fire enemy that comes running at you. I got so terrified by it. Every time it would come on screen, I'd scream my head off in the house. So it would come and I'd be like, ah! And I got so bad. My dad took the I wasn't allowed to play Tron to Life. Same thing happened with Smash, Brawl on the Wii, because
This is
it was a 12 game, and I got too excited over it.
oh that's sad.
I played Lucas, and I wouldn't let my brother play him because I thought he was my character.
And your brother was probably
Another thing, I
better.
was really fucked up to my brother growing up because it was his birthday, or it was like my sister's confirmation, or one of the fucking celebrations, and I was getting jealous because I didn't have anything.
So you
Like,
did you get something?
I was like I started crying, and I was like I don't even remember how I started crying. I was being bit of fucking moan, and I was like, Theo, can I play Animal Crossing? Right, and you know, if it's Animal Crossing 3DS, you can only have
World.
one save file, and I made him delete his like year long save file. My mom and dad made him delete his year so I can make a save file. And the island was called Tyrone after the county. Okay. After the county, I played it for like a week. I stopped.
How were you fucking alive? How did your brother not kill
I
you?
don't know. It was a dark
Did
time.
your parents not understand the fact that he could never get it back, or were they just
I don't know. It was years ago, so like
that's excuse? No, what's it called? I think like the our generation, I like the people who were grew up when we grew up. I think our parents probably spent the most money. Like our parents of our generation would have spent the most money, Surely because of shit like Skylanders.
Oh, the Celtic Tiger haven't. So
Yeah,
they have the
Celtic
money.
Tiger, Celtic Tiger. Well, no.
What do you mean no?
Well, when we were born, it was we were already in a Reformation. No Reformation, a recession. Reformation.
No, it was 2008.
I think, but yeah, but we only saw 3 years. What I'm saying,
Oh, you talk Skylanders and shit. Yeah,
like,
sorry.
that's what I mean. Like that was after that when we like it was like the worst recession ever. But like, I feel like our generation definitely saw like the most money being pumped into just shit, which I think is kind of well. I think as years
Yeah,
go
like
as years
that's
go
true.
by, it increases though.
Like think about Lego.
Yeah, even Lego as
Like
well.
Lego is so overpriced. Like
Yeah.
it's like I'm scared for when I have a child and I have to buy them
I
Lego.
hope that I've thought about it. I'm raising my child to just not have fun. Cause it's
To
like
not have sugar.
no, literally what I'm doing is I'm fucking sitting them down. I'm like Santa isn't real. Don't tell anyone that. It's not real. I'll get you what you want.
Asking a little child to tell not tell people.
I don't give a shit. If they want to be the ones who wants to ruin it for everyone, I'll accept that. Cause like genuinely, the whole believing in Santa Claus thing did me worse than good. You know what I mean? Like it didn't benefit me. It added no
The
one.
shock was so bad for me.
That's what I
Like
mean.
I was on the stairs. I was on a pun website,
Yeah,
and
you're just crying.
I looked. There was a section called anti jokes, and I went on it,
And
and it said
it's not real.
Santa isn't real, and I was like,
That's what I mean. Like I don't think any of that like wonder. Maybe when you're like, but it just makes you not believe your parents ever again.
really? I mean,
Like, do you know what I mean? Why is it not weird the idea? It's like yeah, a very common celebration for people to have is that you lie to your children about a large fat man invading your home and just leaving shit behind. Like, is that not
well,
weird?
no. The weird thing. It's not weird because the celebration is a celebration where you get gifts and give gifts.
No, no.
Okay, Sean. Like, well, Christmas dinner has always been like, like it's actually good for me. Like, it's chill, but like, I usually
Well, you're sitting there eating chicken nuggets and chips the whole time.
no, no, I actually haven't. People think I have a blander palate than I do. Really, I just don't like sauce.
But that in itself makes you inherently have a bland palate.
Shut up, man. I
It
don't make omelets
does.
every fucking second day. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like eating food, man.
yeah, I like eating food too, just not omelets every
Yeah,
day.
bleeding microwave biscuits and fucking dry ass fit. What was that? Dry that. What was the one time?
Oh yeah,
The dry,
I put on fish. Well, my dad put on fish in the microwave, and I just got it,
and it was
and it
fucking
was.
crisp, man. The fucking like the literal walls could be chewed easier than this shit. And we were on call and he was eating it. It sounded like actual like cement was being chewed, man. It was horrible.
How much food did you choose, Samantha?
How to choose? That's like asking how much would you like get paid to lose your teeth, like because it's the same outcome.
How much? How much did you choose, Samantha?
I would not chew cement, mate.
But how much?
How much to chew cement?
Yeah, how much money?
You'd need to pay me enough money to get a full fucking replacement of the choppers, and then enough money. Like, do I get? Is this only? Whenever someone asks this question, what I'm trying to say is, actually, I'm gonna tell you, I forgot what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
we were talking about chewing cement. That's why it was
I was
pointless. Like,
no. Whenever someone poses the question to me, how much money would it take for you to do this? What is stopping me? Like, if it's an unlimited budget, what's stopping me from going billions?
exactly, that's the thing.
That's what ruins it for me.
I think the whole point of it is to see how low you'd go. I think the real question would be asked: would you do this for this amount of money? Is the
That's the
question.
real no. The real question: if someone posed me, would you do something degenerate, like something fucking actually horrible for like 1 million? And it makes you that shit makes you like that's the
Would
most
you
makes
kill a
me.
man?
But when you give me an empty, it's like
Would you eat a fox alive?
alive for how much? For how much?
Would you?
No, of course.
No, you never know. Now pigs, on the other hand.
Yeah, but I don't eat them alive, mate. I won't. I don't think I'd eat any
No,
animal
I'm saying
alive.
like eating a pig's alive. Okay, 500 you had to eat a pig alive.
No,
600.
no, I wouldn't, mate. I could not kill something.
You couldn't kill an animal.
I know.
Pussy?
I know. By proxy, I kill an animal because I eat meat.
No, no. To be fair, I couldn't. I probably couldn't kill
I
animals.
couldn't
Yeah.
kill an animal.
Like
Yeah.
it's so
But
weird
like,
to me that our generation cannot kill animals. It's like our generation is so stupid. They can't even murder an animal. That's like
But that's not fucking. It's stupid for survival, but like
we don't need to
we don't
anymore.
need to anymore.
That's what
The
they.
the day that I have to go hunter gatherer style, forage in the great fucking forest of Blanche, like the day that I have to do that, then yeah, maybe that will become an issue for me. But then it's like I can buy food. You know what I mean?
Once we can't buy food, where are you going to hunt animals? Phoenix Park
Phoenix
there.
Park, yeah. Those there are getting
They're getting plump.
cold.
They're getting plump. I'm
They're
so
getting too comfortable out there. Yeah.
they're waiting for me.
Don't they actually go in there and like kill loads of deer every year because they
Yeah,
need
they
to
need to.
drive the
Yeah.
population down? That's meant. It's weird how nature works like that though. Do you know why like it's really lucky that we exist at all. Like how many accidents must have happened for
Yeah.
life to be a thing. But even then, it's not perfect. Like it can still fuck itself up. You know what I mean? Like you see that even like with climate change and all. That's is that not just weird? That even though it's so perfect that things did happen the way they did, but it's so
Oh,
not
but that
perfect.
assumption didn't happen for an accident.
Oh no,
Yeah.
like no, but you know what I mean. Like it's just it's one of those things where it's like it's so perfect, but it's so not perfect.
People who don't believe in it are so funny
They're
to me.
fucking idiots.
They're so funny to me.
We live in Ireland and we're getting like fucking heat waves
Yeah.
every like second week.
There's polar bears in the
It,
in the fucking Denmark Zoo.
yeah, like that's
The
it's
Copenhagen.
unnatural. That
It
shouldn't happen.
shouldn't be a thing. But honestly, they're probably safer in Copenhagen than
Then
anywhere
yeah,
else. Like actually, like it's weird to think, but it is. It's true.
it's sad.
Like it's very sad because can we talk about it?
Talk
Is it
about
time?
to talk about what?
A certain donkey.
Oh, Æshlet. We brought that up at the very start of the video and we didn't even discuss it.
That's what I'm talking about. I think it's time to talk about Æshlet.
Oh my god!
Okay, so
I'm so sorry because I got caught up in my own shit and we just started rambling. Liam has a little tale to weave for you guys.
So I went in Copenhagen. I was looking for vinyl shops. I went into this vinyl shop that was musty and old, but it had a really cool selection of vinyls that were all like classical music, rock, all that shit from like the 1960s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We go into like the very back corner and they have movies, and I see this movie called Æshlet, and it's a donkey and it has Shrek on it, right? And it's really like weirdly animated, like creepy, almost like
It's like
disturbing.
uncanny
Right,
valley.
right. I'm like, I need to get this for Sean.
Yeah.
The courage for me to go up and buy that is so I went back a couple days after, got the thing, brought it back home with Sean, brought it out to him. I was like, here we go. I'm pretty sure it's cursed if you play it. It's my theory. It's my hypothesis. Hypothesis. My hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Hypotheses.
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 Yeah.
It's my hypothesis.
Yeah. Keep going.
I bring out the Sean. We're like looking at the back and front, and we realise it might have something to do with Don Quixote.
Yeah, so I'm a ferocious reader, and I've read a book called Don Quixote. It's by what's it, Miguel de Cervantes. I don't know. It's a classic tale. My theory is that this movie Æshlet is something like the movie Kangaroo Jack, where because of shit like Shrek, like
Because it has Shrek on the
because it has
title.
Shrek, but it has nothing to do with Shrek, and I'm pretty sure the donkey isn't the main character. Because we watched the trailer, we watched some.
No. Because we looked up Aisha, I was talking about it being cursed, and Sean was like,
We're,
chances we're going to see a beheading when we look
we're
this
gonna
up.
look up Æshlet,
We
and
looked it up, and there's just this video
it's like
of
a
a donkey wailing
no
in
in
pain.
pain, and it's like it's this grainy. I'll pull it up. Like I just wanna, I want no, I'm not even gonna play the video. I'm just gonna look at the comments. You can put just mate, Liam, when you're editing this, please just put this video here if you can,
Oh, fine.
please.
Yeah, well,
And then starting now, this like let's just look at the comments of this video. We're gonna look at the comments for Æshlet movie.
okay, I have it here.
Can we both read them? Can we read a few of them?
Okay, we're looking at the
Yeah,
comments
let's
here.
just look at the comments.
The first one says, I love Alfred. Heart.
Yeah.
Then the second one says, mega fun video. My friend's name is Alfred. And it says, I want a donkey.
Laugh crying
What do you
emoji.
want a donkey? It's super cute. Alfred is a sweet one.
He's lovely. King Alfred.
My name is Alfred, nice donkey.
Was like, how do you watch that video and get that out of it? Is my question.
I have no
You
clue.
have to be fucking
I
deranged.
actually have no clue. It's a boy called the meme. Who does that?
Yeah, someone.
It's Mega Cutie. What the fuck? No, so we went down this rabbit hole, and we're terrified. Our review's coming out once we watch it.
Yeah, once
Um,
we'll have to record our viewing.
yeah, because I think it's cursed.
Yeah.
So if we
And
end up,
anyway, I feel like
if we end up in Dunk, you
I
know,
feel like we'll just there'll just be a complete dark period on the channel. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna look a bit different and sound a bit different.
we're gonna sound a bit
Our
more Danish.
personality's a bit changed.
We're gonna sound a bit Danish.
Yeah, and we're only gonna talk about Æshlet. Like,
We're gonna have to spread the word.
yeah,
And we're gonna make videos like that on YouTube.
and we're gonna brainwash us.
And then